This dude's life last night, the trajectory of his life was changing. He had no idea what was going on, what was coming at him.
So our listener, Rebecca, dated this guy, Jason, for a few months, 7 years ago, and ghosted on him because she got pregnant. She had some trauma. She had seen firsthand how awful things were with her sister and her sister's ex while trying to co-parent, and she freaked out, didn't want that kind of misery and frustration. He had given her no reason to think that he'd be the same way, but she was too afraid to find out, so she broke things off with him, ignored every attempt he made to contact her, completely ghosted him. She moved back up north with her mom, had her daughter, but never stopped thinking about Jason and often regretted him not giving him a chance to be a dad or for them to be a couple. Now she's moved back into town after a breakup and wants to reconnect, but she didn't want to say that she had his daughter. Tommy managed to reconnect them, and Jason agreed to see her mainly because he was confused and curious about the situation. And the last time we talked to Rebecca, she was going to see him that night, and she was going to tell him about their daughter. But we debated whether or not he should be told beforehand in private or in public when they met. And all of us pretty much agreed it shouldn't be done in public. And she said she saw our side. And that's where we left it.
Did you write all that out?
Absolutely. I always do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you are thorough.
I just want to make sure I don't miss any key points.
Do you normally write those recaps out?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't trust my memory to get everything, and I want it to be fast and just all laid out.
God, I remember when I was that fired up 10 years ago. To write all that stuff out. Anyway. All right, so Mo, where are we at?
Hi, Bert Show. Yes, we did meet up earlier this evening, and I just got home. It was really, really nice. I knew I had missed him, but I just didn't realize how much I'd missed him. Seeing him, even for just one evening, made me realize that I really screwed up all those years ago. He's a fantastic guy, and he would have made an incredible life partner and father to our daughter. I feel nothing but insane amounts of guilt that I took that away from him and took that away from my daughter. How did he react about finding out he's a dad? Well, that part he still doesn't know.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
No.
I didn't mention the situation at all. I didn't even tell him that I had a daughter of my own. Thankfully, I never had to lie. I may have avoided the full truth. When he finally finds out, there's nothing he'll be able to say I lied about. Yes, I plan to tell him, and I plan to very soon. It's just that the evening was going so well, and there actually started to be some flirting.
Oh, God.
I didn't want to derail that. I think maybe I should see him a few times. Maybe build up a relationship before dropping the bomb. I'm not sure when I'll tell him, but we do plan to hang out on Friday.
Okay. None of us in here, I don't think, have ever been in this situation. Anybody?
Nah.
No. So if you've been in this situation before, 1-855-BERT Show, because this just seems like a recipe for disaster right here. If I'm the dude, tell me now. Now you're going to kind of manipulate the situation while we're going out. Now I'm starting to catch feelings for you again. Then you're going to lay this on me, and I'm going to look back at it and go, you've been playing me now for weeks.
The problem here is she's doing what's best for her. She's not doing what's best for him, and she's not doing what's best for her child. She's doing what's best for her, and it's going to come to bite her in the ass.
I'm furious for this dude. This is literally the only way you could have made it worse than it already is.
Right.
Like, it's the only thing you could have done to make it worse.
Unless you introduce him to your kid and don't tell him it's your kid. That's
Right.
the worst.
That's a
then
fact.
Tell him 3 weeks later.
You're right. And you already lied all these years, all this time, and now you're going to get him geared up and riled up to be in this relationship again just to have to drop this bomb on him later and make it worse for everybody involved. This man has been through enough. Just tell him already.
I almost think that an omission here of even having a child is a lie.
Oh, it is. It's
Okay.
omission
Yes.
by lying.
Now, we've talked to single moms
Lying by
before,
omission.
and I think that they sometimes are like, I'm not exactly sure when I should tell a new guy that I have a kid, and that's a completely different debate. In a situation like this is his kid, not saying anything about having a child or your child. You don't want to call it a lie, but omission is a lie here.
He's going to be way more mad than I think he would have even been initially after he realizes that you met him a second time and then still kept it from him.
Jackie, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. What do you have?
Hey, good morning, guys. So I've been the child in this situation. So the one caught in the middle of all of this. And as much as it is unfair to him and what she's doing is incredibly wrong, in my opinion, the real person that gets to miss out is that child who doesn't get to have a relationship with their dad. I was robbed for years of having. I mean, I had a stepdad. Well, now I know he's my stepdad, but I I had a father figure, but, not knowing who my actual dad is, that was something that was extremely hard. And it was when I finally got to connect the pieces, I felt robbed of having that relationship. And that's what she's doing. Because when her kid finds out eventually,
Yeah.
and eventually they will,
Every day she doesn't tell is another day that they can't start to build a relationship.
100%.
Jacked up, Mo. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
What you got?
So I was dating this woman a few years ago. It was a casual thing. We were dating, I don't know, probably about 6 months or so. We ended up getting pregnant. She never told me. I remember being at her house for Valentine's Day, brought some stuff over. She ended up having an abortion without telling me, and then she told me, I don't know, it was probably like 4 or 5 months later after it. This woman is, no offense, a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very selfish. She's only thinking about herself, not her daughter, not about this other guy. Just completely, utterly a horrible person. And when he does find out, he's going to lose his cookies
Mm-hmm.
on her. And she's like, oh, we're flirt. He's going to find out and think she is a complete and, choosing my words very, a complete and horrible person.
I think we feel it. I think we feel it. Yeah.
Big
So,
pause.
I mean, if she's listening here and we're going to give her advice, it's like today. Today is the day. Like,
Yes.
don't wait till tomorrow. Don't start to build this false relationship. He's starting to catch feelings for you. It's just a big deception, right?
And stop trying to justify it behind, technically I didn't lie to him. Yes, you have. You have been lying to him for years. And every minute that you continue to wait is a lie. So tell him now.
The Bert Show.